Hello everyone, it's Jeannie. I want to share with you a purchase that I made from Tuesday morning. I went to my Tuesday morning today, and the first thing I did when I got there was ask them about Graphic 45 and whether or not they received any Graphic 45 or will be receiving any Graphic 45. And they had no clue what I was talking about. So I guess it's a wait and see. If you seen my earlier Tuesday morning video, assuming I posted it, you'll know what I'm talking about. There was a Tuesday morning, not my regular Tuesday morning, that I went to, and I saw some one Graphic 45 item, and it just blew my mind. And I just wanted to inquire at my own Tuesday morning if that's something they have coming in or if it's something that's already here and I just missed it. But like I said, they had no clue, so I guess I'll just be on the lookout for that. If anyone out there sees Graphic 45 at their Tuesday morning, let me know, because that means I need to be on the hunt. But anywho, I went to Tuesday morning today, Sunday, July 31st. I usually don't go to Tuesday morning on the weekends, but I was so I couldn't get the thought out of my head, that Tuesday morning might have Graphic 45. So I went over, and of course they didn't, but they had other things. So let me show you what I picked up. First of all, the first thing I picked up was this embossing heat tool. Okay, and here's the information for anyone who's interested. This has been at my Tuesday morning for a good long while, and I don't need a heat embossing tool, but I picked this one up to gift it to someone here on YouTube who doesn't have one. So that's why I picked that up. What they did have at Tuesday morning that was new was a boatload of die cuts. I mean, a boatload of new die cuts. And they were being displayed on an end cap. They were not with the other craft items in the regular craft aisle, and I only saw these on the way out. So imagine, I went into Tuesday morning, shopped my budget, and as I'm leaving, I see this end cap just loaded with all these die cuts, none of which I had. So I had to go back, empty the basket, put everything back. I put it all back except the heat tool, because I do want to gift that to this person. I put everything back, I did. And instead, I decided to spend my money on the die cuts. And as hard as I tried, I went over budget. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And I couldn't leave things behind, because you know how it is at Tuesday morning. If you leave it behind, there's no guarantee that it'll be there next time, nor is there a guarantee that they're going to get it again. So yeah, budget shot. Oh, yoy. But let me share what I got. I got this die cut. This is by We Are Memory Keepers. And how cute is that? Here's the information, the SKU for anyone interested. I love this. I had to have it. Had to. I mean, when I tell you they had a boatload of die cuts, they had We Are Memory Keeper, they had Amy Tangerine, they had Dairies, they had a bunch of other brands I just never heard of. But wow, they had this one, which I love. It's called The Old Tree. And here's the SKU. And I love this, especially with Halloween coming up. And it's Sheena by Sheena Douglas. Okay, I'm not familiar with her or with this brand, but I thought I would give it a try. And there's the die cut itself. For $7.99, I thought I would try it. So what I'll do is at some point this week, I'll run it through my machine, see how it cuts. And assuming it cuts nicely, I'll keep them. And if they don't cut nicely, then I will return them. Okay. I also picked up these. These are so freaking cute. These are by Crafter's Companion. Okay, and here's the SKU for this particular one. 4-leaf clover. I love this. How cute is this? Oh my gosh. And there's the die. I'm hoping these cut really, really nicely. And then I saw this one, also by Crafter's Companion. And this one is called Cabbage Rose, and it is gorgeous. There's the SKU. You don't even know. I've spent so much time in the craft section just putting things in my basket, taking things out of my basket, and sticking to my $20 budget, and I was so there. And then I'm leaving, getting ready to pay, and oh my gosh, that was it. Saw that in cat, my budget was shot. I did put everything in my basket back though, so hopefully some of that stuff will be there next time. If not, oh well. I also picked up a couple, I think 2 embossing folders by this Embossalicious. But I love this. Here's the SKU. They had so many. They had kites, clocks, flowers, keyholes. Oh my gosh, they had so many. So many, but I didn't get them all. I got the kite. And these are 6x6. They also had 8x8 for those who have bigger embossing or die cutting machines. They also had smaller 5x7 and I think 4x6. So I did pick up this antique keys. Oops, this antique keys, and here's the SKU for anyone who's interested. A 6x6 embossing folder. Love that. So I'm going to run these through my machine and see how that cuts. And then finally, I picked up these poppy nesting dies. And this was the most expensive thing that I bought. And this is by We Are Memory Keepers. And there is the SKU. And that's what the finished product looks like. Let me turn this over, and there are the dies. So I fell in love with this. I had to have it. They also had a cake box. They had pinwheels. They had other flowers. They just had so much. They had some super tiny dies. Maybe 2x2 in size or 4x4 in size. I've never heard of the brand before. I don't even remember the name of the brand, but I remember when I was reading and looking at those die cuts, it said you needed some kind of special machine. I'm sure it would have worked on my die cutting machine, but there were just so many other things that I wanted that I decided to leave those behind. So yeah. Tuesday morning is my kryptonite. This is so bad. It's like 2 weeks in a row that I blew the budget. Not good. Not good. Not good. I need to stick to my budget. But, you know, I wouldn't have bought it if I couldn't afford to buy it. It's not a matter of affording. To me, it's just a matter of just exercising some restraint. And I've been so bad. But, oh well. Just means I have to work a little harder. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I greatly appreciate it. Until next time. Bye-bye.